Click the top right corner and select System Operating Mode to configure the settings. Priority to sell electricity. The system prioritizes selling photovoltaic, PV, power and battery energy to the grid. Set maximum solar power generation. Zero output load. The energy storage inverter only supplies power to backup loads and the battery. If the selling function is not enabled, the energy storage inverter will neither supply power to household loads nor sell electricity to the grid. Sell electricity settings. When PV generation is high, the system will first meet the power demand of loads and battery charging. Any excess energy will be sold to the grid. Zero output to CT. The energy storage inverter supplies power not only to backup loads but also to household loads. If PV power and battery power are insufficient, grid power will be used as a supplement. Sell electricity settings. When PV generation is high, the system will first meet the power demand of loads and battery charging. Any excess energy will be sold to the grid. Set maximum power for selling electricity. Zero output power. This parameter ensures zero output by drawing a small amount of power from the grid. PV power generation settings. PV power generation prioritizes battery charging, and excess power is supplied to loads. If PV power is insufficient, the grid will simultaneously supply power to both the battery and the loads. PV power generation prioritizes load supply, and excess power charges the battery. If PV power is insufficient, the grid will directly supply power to the loads. Grid peak shaving limits the grid output power to a set value. If PV generation plus battery supply is insufficient to support the loads, the grid peak shaving function will be disabled, and the system may draw power from the grid beyond the set value.